football stadium opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells aren't clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And the Bulldogs kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And this QB has the ability to make huge... and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Taylor wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Underwood. Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
Underwood in the gun on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that is a huge conversion on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but
he's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Mississippi State! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Here's a heat. Find some time. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Might be calling a hot route. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He'll throw on third down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
They'll go with Bothwell. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, here's Bothwell. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Bulldog! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I'll tell you what, Palmer, offensive coordinators, they script these things, right? And they get with you, and what do you like, what do you want to run? So far, the script is perfect. Like, everything going off as they wanted to. This is about as good a start for an offense as you can draw on.
And it's crazy, David, because when you have skilled players like they have on offense and guys that are so dangerous with the football in their hands, you almost feel as a play caller like anything I dial up is going to work. And you're seeing that early in this game. Balance, throwing, a beautiful run right there, everything working right now and going according to plan.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Marshall. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It'll be a run on third and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a push on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes it past the marker. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying out to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll keep it on the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He's got 67 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go with Bothwell. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
Taylor wants to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Right on target this time. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field, nice catch. Nice job of using multiple tight end packages.
Got a little grass. Picks up the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's complete to the left. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Taylor wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. Runs through a man. He headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
7-76.
Quarterback making adjustments. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Taylor wants to throw it. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Big guy smells it, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Quick completion on the out route. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Throwing, Underwood. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete, 2nd down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Underwood to throw. He wants to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He'll start this drive going to the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Working that wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Bothwell. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Underwood. Here's the pressure. Trying to make something happen. He'll pull it down and run.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tight end now in motion. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll give it to him again. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Jaguars, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing.
He's got it inside the 15. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might be changing the route. Taylor wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Off Bothwell again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Running it to the right. Here's a little room there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6.
Number 22, set to kick off.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Taylor wants to throw it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. He'll try the left side.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Maybe some room here. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically, already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. He's got an open man. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Underwood. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Throwing, Underwood. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Number 22, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Sends it back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Makes a catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Bluff Bothwell again. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Here's Underwood to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Number 22, set to kick off.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The the Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Bluff Bothwell again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Buying some time. Fires downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentage...
Maybe a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell. He's piled up 112 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season.
bouncer.